Yeah, she is steadily turning from top to bottom. Her grey fur is steadily replacing all the black. You uncomfortable, Lulu? Hey, sweetie. Yeah. Still black on top, though. So, this afternoon, we took a walkies, and as I often do, I scooped up a little pot of treats, but it was actually her kibble, her dried kibble. But in pot form, she was like, ooh, it must be good, it must be treats, so she was devouring it. So she's kind of been snuck her dinner without realizing that it was dinner. Yeah. Right. Yes, indeed, the little lump on her. She's a bit lumpy now, I'm afraid. She's got quite a few of them. The vet said they're just, what is it? I can't remember what the vet called them. Some sort of cyst. I'm to watch them, and if it's clear that it's causing her pain, or if it's clear that it's affecting her mobility, then we can do something about it. But for now, they seem to be mostly just benign. Yeah, is it sebaceous? Yeah. Hey, sweetie. Right, hang on. Let me go here, click this button. Hello there, Rock Knight. Yeah, she's just getting on. Apparently they just get cysts and bumps and stuff as they get older. Lumpy lady with an itchy ear. Might need to get in there later. Get in there with some cotton wool and some ear cleaning liquid that she's got that she doesn't like. Thank you, Neonot. Thank you, Gerhard. 1 second. Hang on. Right, go there, go there. Okay. Okay. A year or two more and she'll be in diapers? She's probably not going to make it a year or two more. Unfortunately. Frenchy lifespans being what they are. Yeah. Not nice to think about, but yeah. Right. Okay. Well, we can just give her lots of love while she's here. Don't say that. Anyway, so yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Sorry, my mouth is still quite I don't know why, it's like the underside of my tongue feels quite painful. Weird. Anyway, so since this morning, folks, I more or less did exactly what I said, which is I've only moved a little bit from this chair. This afternoon, I've just been editing Valheim bullshittery, and it went fine. I'm quite tired, busy day. What I ended up doing is I'm basically doing a sort of third cut. I took 100 hours of footage for Valheim. I trimmed it down to about 1 hour. Then I took the 1 hour and I trimmed it down to about 35 minutes. And now what I'm doing is I'm working steadily through on a third pass, inserting scenes that add context, rearranging jokes where they're needed, basically just heavily trimming to make a watchable video from start to finish. So I'm pretty sure I got to the 17th minute out of about 45. So the work is ongoing, but it's still pretty, yeah, it's still pretty, sorry, my tongue is very painful. Yeah, the work is ongoing, but there's still a lot more to do. So what I was actually doing today is I was editing Bone Mass, so the boss fight against Bone Mass. There are two times where we faced Bone Mass, and I'm sort of cutting out the bits from both attempts to do a short little insert where we did battle with it and retrieve the trophy. For reasons that you'll see when we finish, well, when I finish the edit and show you. Yeah. You're welcome, Conrad. Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. So, the introduction, for those who have not been watching the prior streams, it seems to be... Oh, do I still have you? Yeah, gotcha. It seems to be a mix between Factorio and Settlers, or maybe Tropico, in that, yes, you do have conveyor belts, we've just unlocked them, but you also have trucks going around with your little settlers, I guess, delivering resources along desire paths that they follow. And I wonder if later we can pave them. So, if I press L, we can see the resources that I'm extracting. We've got some coal here, some oil here, some iron ore, some copper ore. In the big crater over here, there's uranium, which is quite a way away. It's going to take me a while to access any of that. And over here we have some limestone. So this morning, I was trying to... well, I succeeded in sorting out the kiln. So, yeah, the kiln's here. So why aren't you working? You are working. Just, yeah, takes... You're right, lady. Sorry, is she really itching? Should I get in that ear? Okay. If she doesn't stop itching soon, I'll go see if I can clear her ear out. Okay. You can pave the land, reduces maintenance need on the vehicles. Okay. You can also arm your ship for combat. Yeah, it's very tonally strange, this game. Don't know why you would want to arm the ship for combat if we're being a company, nor why the workers are immigrants living in containers. Yeah, fun so far we go. I've been enjoying it. Right. So, this morning, just as a quick gaff, I did this to see what it would look like. But yeah, we were building construction parts and filling a storeroom with as many as we can. Okay? So, why is that not maxed out? Iron. Looks like we need an iron delivery. Okay, concrete slabs and iron. So, where's the iron output? Over here. Okay, it's completely still. Why is it still? So iron scrap, so not enough input of coal. Okay, so the coal is meant to be going here. Right, so they're not being fed their fuel. Okay, so why is that exactly? You do have a goal, keep full, on a fairly high priority. So do we have a lack of coal? We do. Has coal mining stopped entirely? Seems so. Okay, so all I have to do is I need to define... Yeah, so I need to increase the amount of... well, hang on. So if I go to terraforming, mining designation... Okay, they've mined it all out. They're requesting further orders. Okay. Well, you may as well keep going. Keep digging out a whole lengthy pit. And then we can always dig deeper. Alright. So mining designation. Continue, frankly. Watch out for that, though. Don't cause the slope to fall in. Okay. Off they go. Right, they're waiting for their pickups. Here they come. So it's all just coal with a little bit of dirt. Okay. And it's being taken to this ore processing unit. Right. Cool, carry on. Aquino found a Reddit post of this game with a mega quarry and a mega mountain. Minus 500 depth and plus 500 height. Apparently this game has no depth or height limits. Really? Oh god. Okay. I'm like the recipe where the author tells their life story for 5 pages before listing the ingredients. Oh really? I hate that. It really bugs me. Let's get to the fucking point, for fuck's sake. Okay. So, how many spare excavators do I have? What's that? Sorry, the number of owned vehicles. What does that mean? General priority for work there. How many do I have? Assign 2 additional excavators here, please, along with 2 additional pickups. Yeah, get that coal flowing. Okay. Carry on. Oh yeah, we're making a little rock mountain here. So we're dumping both dirt and rock straight down the side, just making a big hill. Okay. Good, we're nearly through. So this was, yeah, we were driving around this, but it's a bit of a pain, so I'd rather just go straight through it. So we did have about 6 excavators initially, but I dialed it down to a couple when I needed those excavators elsewhere. I'm seeing a maintenance shortfall. Okay. Too many vehicles, not enough maintenance. So let's have a look and see what the issue is. So this, yeah, we're meant to be feeding circuits and mechanical parts. We're not getting any mechanical parts. Here they are. Yeah, it's the iron throughput. Okay. So everything's been choked because of iron. So get that coal sorted as quickly as possible, please. Yeah, no fuel. Oh, I see. No fuel either. Okay. Diesel is completely out. Right, so why? Because of no coal. Okay. Yeah, looks like the coal problem's been a problem for a while then. Okay. Crack on then as quickly as you can. Yeah. Should be fine. We've got 4 excavators down there now. Alright. We are devastating some nice place again? Absolutely. This green and fertile land will be irrevocably changed with the presence of the poop pipe. Oh shit, it's not flowing, of course, because we're not actually, doing it yet. Okay. So what's my next step? So to say, well, we need to work on, so this was a bit temporary, so what is this? Construction parts, a feed of construction parts, and electronics. Electronics require rubber and copper. Okay, so let's start from the top. We don't have enough copper. Yes, of course. Copper is the next step. So let's remove all of this. Let's make sure we're getting full-on copper throughput. All right. Okay. Yeah, there isn't really one hermit. No, at least I haven't encountered one yet. Someone did say pirates, but that seems very strange as an antagonist. Hang on, whoops. So I don't know if there is a pushing back. Maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just chill like that. Hang on. Thank you, Red Panda. Okay, so over here, blast furnaces for the copper. So copper and coal. Right, we'll start sorting out their inputs to be separate. Okay, so let's put in... Leave enough space here for the sake of additional building. So here, we'll put in some what is it? So storage, where's storage? So units, loose. Let's go loose. Put down two of these. So loose storage for just aggregates. Okay. And then we're going to be putting a flat conveyor. Let's say, doesn't really matter which one's which right now. But put the flat conveyor this way. Into this first blast furnace, right? There. Does that work? No, doesn't like it. Oh, wait, sorry. That's because it's a flat conveyor. My bad. Shift, remove. I actually wanted a U-shaped conveyor, so it's like a bucket. There we go. Make the bucket go here. Then connect it up here. Each one. Lovely. And then the coal will go here. Same deal. So send it all the way. Alright. Whoops. Did I cock that up or is it okay? No, I think it's okay. Weirdly, the soundtrack is giving me Operation Flashpoint vibes. Similar instruments. Okay. And then here, please specify the delivery of copper ore on a high priority. Make sure this is always full. And also this coal. Coal, make sure it's always full on very high. It's not okay for people with OCD? Well, I don't have that, so we're fine. Okay. There we go. They're deconstructing it. Thank you, R. Dilly. Alright. Hello, darling. You alright, my sweet pea? Yeah, I love you too. Where were you? What were you doing? Yes, I love you too. Were you being naughty? Yeah, so folks, so today has been fairly normal, really. It's just on with the editing, on with the, no rest for the wicked. I've just been working on Valheim bullshittery, took Lulu for a walkies, had some dinner earlier, so I had some late lunch in the form of some pasta, followed by some, pizza rolls, which is weird. I don't often buy those. Yeah, so just sort of cracking on, really, just on with regular editing. Everything's going smoothly. I hope you're all well. Hi. Yeah, she's being the eye candy. Yes, she is. Yes, I love you. Yes. Oh, yes, I know. Lulu has her personal salt lick. Yes, I have washed, actually. I have had a good wash. And I also did more than that. I had a proper clean, because this morning I was noticing that things were a bit ugh. Like the kitchen was a bit grubby. So I had a good clean, and then I've been doing that thing where when you move from room to room, you carry like a, okay, these underpants shouldn't be here, these need to be in the wash. I need to go outside in a few minutes and actually grab the, grab the clothes rack. Bring in some clean clothes. Treknor says, you like to hear DIY fuck-up stories, don't you? You wanted to put a shelf on the wall today. Ended in a screw with no head anymore that is now buried in the wall. And I burned my thumb in the process. Do not ask how. Oh, God. Oh, dear, oh, dear. A screw with no head buried in the wall? Oh, shit. Is it in a wall? Is it in a wall plug? Because if so, that's even more of a pain in the ass to get out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, Leonidas, I do have an office chair, a spinny, comfy office chair, but frustratingly, the hydraulic is starting to go wrong, so it keeps sinking. So I do need to fix that, or get a new one, or find some way of correcting it. But until, no time. There's no time. Do it when I have time. Right now, I've just got work to do, or this week. Right. Treknor says it's in a wall plug. Oh fuck. Oh, condolences. That's awful. Hi. Hello. She wants to pick up. I know you want to get picked up. You want to get picked up and cuddled, don't you? I know you do. Yes. Well, after this stream, Lulu, we're going to have a sit down and keep watching Season 1 of Severance again, which I keep talking about, and the chat are probably sick to death. But I'm re-watching it again, and it's great. Yeah. Who's a good girl? Yes, you are. Yeah. So we have a cuddle afterwards. Yes, I know. I love you. I would do antimatter, but I can't easily reach the keyboard or the microphone if I do that. Yes. What are my thoughts on Season 2 of Severance? I enjoyed it. I thought I thought the beginning and the end were particularly strong. I thought the middle bit was a bit, Not so sure about the middle bit, and I also felt that they mishandled one of the characters in a very major way. Which I'm like, why did you do that with that character? That was strange. Yeah. So I'll cover that when I have a big discussion about Severance, but yeah. Still, I very much enjoyed it. Yes, who's up? Yes. Who's your puppy? Who's my old puppy? You my old puppy? Yes, you are. Just going to ignore her for a bit. Yes, just going to ignore you for a bit, sweetie. Okay. Ooh, holy shit. Thank you, Quanta, for the tier 3. That's extremely kind of you, Quanta. Thank you for doing that, Quanta. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the tier 3. And before that, thank you, Red Panda. Thank you, Ardilly. Thank you, Nick, Cloud, and Neonaut. And Yellow Budgerigar as well. Thank you. But thank you again, Quanta, for the tier 3. Thank you, all of you. Heartless says, how pumped am I for the Rings of Power Season 3? Really, genuinely, I can't wait. I really want to watch Rings of Power Season 3. Like, I've never been one to be like a hate watcher, but I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by how malformed it is. It's genuinely like sit down and analyze it type stuff. Not to like go onto the internet and just start spewing random noise, but just as, from the perspective of like how the characters, the script especially. If ever you want a fun, I'm not going to say like a drinking game, but like a fun thing, watch Season 1 of Rings of Power and just look at the script. It's so bad. Like, it's obviously bad as well. It feels like it was written for someone trying to make quotes to be posted on the internet or Twitter. The characters are repeatedly saying completely random, like, Chinese, fortune cookies, pieces of advice that have no relation to anything that's going on in the scene. It's weird. Yeah, it's like a particularly bad fan fiction. Yeah, I would agree. It's not all bad. There are some good bits in there. But, yeah, it's mired by an absolutely shockingly bad
script in Season 1. I've not seen it, Kada. I've not seen it at all. Yes, there is a tempest in me. Do you know why a ship floats? No, you can't. What was the line? You can't drown. No, you'll drown drinking seawater or something. I can't remember the line. Hi, Digi. Logistics, indeed. You're looking at Factorio meets Tropico meets Settlers, with a big dollop of a sort of like terraforming, like mine the land sort of feel. Tonally, though, I've no idea what the game is trying to be, because it's very strange. It's almost like post-apocalyptic, but not. I think that might have to live in the section of your brain called Don't Think About It. Shit, hang on. Something we do need to think about, though, is the fact that we are running out of fuel. So my vehicles are shutting down. Okay, well, we need this refinery to run. And to do that, it needs coal. So, okay, can I buy some to stop us from flatlining? Okay, so coal. No, hang on. I can just trade coal straight for diesel. Okay. Let's do that then. We've got 200 coal. I get a bit of diesel. Okay. So what's the problem? What are you doing? You're taking coal. Oh, low power, of course. So, yeah, we can't run everything. Yeah, get the diesel, get it into the generators. So here's the diesel. Right. Yes, so how do we, hang on. Is there like, wind power or something? So all power is currently going through, diesel, which we don't have a lot of. What's that? Fuel station. Okay, that's just a refuel. Advanced logistics. Right, what do we need? Retaining wall. Tree planting. Basic desalination. A burner. What is that? Oh, burn solid waste. Electric boilers. No, I don't know. We'll keep researching something. The fuel station. Blind? Am I blind? Copper refinement, construction, vehicles and mining. Electricity's here. So what's the through line for electricity? Fuel station, housing. Search bar. I don't know what I'm searching for. Power? Settlement power. What's that? Provides electricity to the attached settlements. No. Oh, power generation. Power generation. Boiler, high pressure turbines. That's got to be it. Okay. How far away? Quite away. Add to the queue? Okay. Right, give that a go. Also, am I losing you? My OBS keeps freezing. Okay, we need to get that, hang on. This needs to be top priority. So get fuel here. Is it just coal being fed into it? It is. Okay. So top priority for, yeah, high priority. Bring it coal. What's that? That's just slag. Oh wait, is it backed up because we can't dump the slag? No. Yeah, we've got the coal. Yeah, this has no power, so they can't sort the coal. They're waiting to unload it. I still haven't fixed that pipe with the fuel, have I not? What's broken here? I don't know what I've broken. Have I broken something? I can increase priority on the generator so they get the fuel first. Yes, we might have to as well. Okay, increase priority, high priority. Get power over here. Am I making diesel? I'm trying to, but they need coal to do that. They're all out. That's all we need, just that. They don't need power. Is there a way that I can order these ones that are carrying coal to drive straight there? Enables you to click... Yes, manually order. Can I get you to go over here? Because you're literally sitting on coal that I need. Enables you to click on the specific spot to manually order this vehicle to drive there. There we go. So can I get you to just literally put it in this thing? No. You're coming. Don't have to refine the coal. No, only sort it. But it's already sorted. Unless it works with one that only has coal? No. Okay, you know what? What if I were to shut down? What consumes power that I can just switch off temporarily? Well, we don't really have a... No, everything's just switched off. Okay, we've got a huge issue. Everything's just shut down now, hasn't it? No power. So, what happened to that fuel? We had 80. Well, did the trucks just take it all? Right. Death loops from shortages in this game can be nasty. Yeah. Do I load it? We can still trade. I'm sitting on coal, but we can't sort it. Not enough products. No, I can't. Okay. Available for borrowing. Diesel. View loans? Loans. Product to borrow diesel. What are we paying for it, though? Interest rate fee. You pay... Oh, I see. I pay back in diesel? So borrow 300 fuel? And then pay... I see. For the next 15 years. 39 diesel. It's a bit harsh. Thank you, Renolistic. Bear with me, Mean Metal. Okay. Try it. Oh, shit. So we get hit with a lump. Okay, 300. I get this into the generators. Top priority. Who can do that? Where's a truck that can do that? Okay, what are you doing? Preparing to... You're going here. Yeah, all the trucks are stuck with items in their inventory. Okay, I should spend some Unity to just ditch some then. Okay, ditch that. No jobs. Driving to destination. What destination? Don't know why you're going over there. Maybe I should just load it before the death spiral and just make sure that that coal gets into the... I see, it wasn't a free truck, it was assigned to a harvester. I'm with you. Okay, so what's he doing? So he's coming here. There we go, he's picking up some fuel. He's putting it in the fuel storage. There we go. Which goes straight to the generators. Here we go. So take it. Spin up, please. There we go. Diesel spinning up. We've got a bit of power. There we go. Okay, it's not going to last, but let's kickstart. Here we go. Get that coal here. Top priority. Spend some Unity to get that diesel churning. Okay. Thank you, Marwi. Thank you very much there, Marwi. Okay, here come additional trucks seeking their fuel. Right. It's not going to last long. We had 400. At 300, I'm down to 180. Here we go. Driving to destination. They're dropping off here. I see. So output to the belt trucks keep full. What was it? Sorry, what did that drop off fuel? No, we need this working, folks. Top priority. Yeah, we've got to stockpile lots and lots of diesel. Okay. Hey, Lulu. I love you, sweetie. Just at my feet again. Alright. Is the ore... Okay, it's working again. The coal's... Yeah, the coal's coming through then. Here we go. Here we go. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Right, let's expand this distiller... Yeah, there we go. Basic distiller. Crude oil's coming in. There we go. Yeah, alarm on the diesel storage. Yeah, let's massively expand the diesel storage now. So what would actually cost me to do that? I presume just basic construct... Yeah, okay, we can do that. So let's just pause it. Okay. Without deconstructing that, just in case. Let's just quickly, yeah, make it all... What's that, sorry? Wastewater. Weird. Okay. Maintenance was low. Yeah, maintenance is very low. Because we don't have any... What is it? We need iron. Yeah, everything's shut down because lack of coal. Okay, let's sort out... First problem, let's just sort out the diesel. So... Hey, sweetie. Sorry, Lulu's being very affectionate. It does make me worry, though, folks, because the reason why Lulu is being affectionate to my left leg is that she's feeling vulnerable. As she's gotten frailer, she's gotten less and less sort of willing to leave my side, which I get it. Apparently, doing some Googling, it's because, you know, when they get old, they can get... Obviously, they want to seek security. Hey, sweetie. Alright. Yeah, she is. So just rubbing her with my left hand. Okay. So, a basic distiller, oil pump, smokestack. Okay, so let's just go into blueprint mode with B. Let's just get it conveyor belted up to make it as efficient as we can. So, basic distiller. So, crude oil in and coal. Right, so do 1. In fact, just do 3. Okay, so that one. Okay, 2 and 3. No, wait, I've done it backwards. I'm stupid, sorry. Done it backwards. But yes, Birdie, I hope you're very well. Thank you, Chigney97. Thank you very much there, Chig. Am I planning on playing any more Silent Hunter 3? I'm sure at some point. Not currently right now, though. Right, so fluid storage, that's completely full of crude oil. Okay, so let's plan for an incoming pipe. So storage. So crude. What am I doing? Storage, fluid storage. We'll put a big thing of crude. Maybe a couple of them, actually. Okay. Would it work if I did this? Hang on. In, out. Okay. Is that a thing? Can I do that? I think so. Okay, there's crude. And then loose storage for coal. So in. Okay. Right, and then assign this as coal then, please. Yep, and make sure it's always being fed. Always, please. Yep, trucks. Coal. And then this is, well, this all, yeah, be crude. Okay, hang on. Right, so transport. So we want pipes here, so aim for the furthest one first. So take the crude. Whoopsie. Take the crude, send it there. Right, whoopsie. There we go. I need to shimmy it a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, and then take the U-shaped bucket conveyors for the coal. Aim for the furthest one. Jesus. What on earth? Doing some weirdness here, folks. Okay. What? Okay. Fine, fine. Right. Then pollution and then, what is it? Wastewater and diesel. Okay? So we'll send the wastewater up this way. Yeah, make sure that there's access, essentially. Where's the dog gone? She's wandered off. Okay. So fluid storage here is going to be the input for the wastewater. And then diesel. We're going to put 3 stacks of diesel. Right, so there's going to be in a row, I think. Shift, 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 I think. Right. The pipe is off by 1, is it? I think we're okay, isn't it? We'll find out. Right, okay, then... so, smokestacks for the pollution. Whoops. They're just blueprint mode right now. Then pipes for... So that's the diesel coming out. So make it go to the furthest one first. Diesel coming out. Diesel coming out. Diesel coming out. Okay. Then wastewater getting dumped into the ocean. Alright. Okay, and then I think we should be... we should be solid. Then just lift it up a bit so that we can have trucks drive underneath. Send this off this way. To the existing wastewater. Did I attach the final one? We'll have a look. And then we can just hook it up now, can't we? There we go. Let's try that. Okay, so then I think that's good. Let's have a look. So wastewater... Wastewater. That doesn't look right. No, that doesn't look right at all. What have I done here? Oops. Are they not the right way round, maybe? Ah, my bad. They weren't rotated correctly. And that one is not hooked up either. Thank you, birdie. There we go. Right. Okay, then confirm it. So, whoopsie. Not that. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Confirm it with P, I believe. And it should go bloop. I'm a blueprint now. There we go. Okay. So expand this, and then I'll probably remove this. Send the crude oil this way. All right. So yeah, keep getting as much diesel as we can. We have 44 diesel. Make sure that make sure that this is getting it. So is it going into the ship? It is, but it's completely full. What does that require? Circuits we don't really have. Okay. Right. And now for the maintenance breakage. Yeah, so things are breaking because of lack of maintenance. Okay. So for that we need iron. So increase priority to 5. Yeah, things are breaking down now. Alright. Yeah, iron has been hit by the coal shortage. There we go. Coal is now back on that. The slag being backed up, is that going to be an issue? Nope. It's now operational again. Just get that coal in there quickly. Okay. There we go. Keep pouring coal in there. Get that iron out. Alright. Yeah, we do need to get rid of that slag. Dump it somewhere. Okay. Oh, sorry, randomly off topic while all of this is happening. Just before I started the stream, I saw something on YouTube that made me go, what? I'm not really following Star Wars. It's not really my jam. Used to be when I was younger, but no longer, especially after Disney. I'm only sort of tangentially following the whole Mandalorian thing, show, whatever. Not really watching it. But The thing is with Star Wars is that some years ago there was obviously the expanded universe books and comics and all that and games, and Disney comes along and they acquire it, and obviously they declare all of the expanded universe stuff non-canon, doesn't exist. Which no one defends the expanded universe on quality, because some of it was a bit ugh. Like 24 clones all called Luke, by the Emperor, who has also been resurrected, weirdly. There's dozens of just really shitty stories in the Star Wars expanded universe that I remember reading. But also there's some really, really good bits in there. There's some bits that Disney really should have fucking cherry-picked, like, immediately, and gone, ooh, yes, that, we'll take that. Anyway, so one of the ones that is in the oof category was the time where Princess Leia, who was a Jedi, by the way, in the expanded universe, had a lightsaber fight with a muscle-bound Hutt. Like Jabba the Hutt. Because this one, turns out they're not all fat. If you really get swole and muscular, you can be like Muscle Worm, who can do flips and shit. And Leia had a duel with one. Was it in a sewer or a catacomb or something? I can't remember. And it was total garbage. I remember reading it going, this is rubbish. It's just so rubbish. Anyway, cue me looking at YouTube, and it's been plucked for the Mandalorian. He has an arena fight or some shit with a muscular Hutt with 2 axes. I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? And then the Mandalorian man steps into the arena in the clip that I watched, because I was literally eating like a pizza pop or whatever it is, with my mouth half open. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And he goes, I don't want to fight you, says Pedro Pascal through his helmet. And you expect the Jabba, that it's a Hutt. You expect it to have that deep, booming sort of voice modulator on its voice going like, ba ba da da ooga. The Jabba, the Hutties, basically, the Hutts sound like. But instead, in English, he just goes, I don't care, or something like with a really high pitch, like not high pitch, but like really awkwardly human voice. And my mouth just fell open further at what I was seeing on the screen. I was like, why did this get greenlit? Yeah. Go look at it. It's shocking. Right. Okay, so yeah, we've got a problem. So vehicles are breaking down due to maintenance. Okay, hang on. So once again, high priority for resources. Very high priority. You can always change it later. Otherwise, we're going to have all the vehicles break down on us. So diesel and parts. Okay, how much diesel do we have? We have 83 diesel. Keep pumping that crude. All right, get as much as we can. Get this system operational. All right. It's built on a character from the Clone Wars cartoon movie. Maybe so, but it predates that, as in the concept of a muscular Hutt. Predates it by many years, if not decades, because it was in the expanded universe. I'm not sure which book. As far as I know, I think it even predates the fucking episodes 1 to 3. Alright. Okay, there we go. Keep delivering coal. Yeah, high priority for coal delivery. Keep this going. Get as much iron as we can. Okay, so what's the problem? Output is full. What's full? Output is full. Is it the slag? Not enough space. Yeah, okay, we need to dump the slag. Where are we dumping the slag? So there are some global rules for slag. It's so much fun to say. Hang on. How do I see those global rules again? Red slider. Here. Trucks keep empty if above this. Yes. But where are they dumping it? There we go. Oh, collect a reward. Oh, good. Diesel is a reward for doing that. Okay. No workers. Damn. We need to collect more workers. Okay. Switch on the lighthouse. The ocean, ideally? Good shout. Yes, but how do we specify, apart from a mining what's it? Where to dump slag? I mean, can we just dump it here on our slag mountain? So what can be dumped here? What is that? That's rock. That is slag. Okay, slag. Yeah, dump it there. So we have a place to dump it. All right. Vehicle is broken down. Yeah, we need to get that maintenance thing sorted quickly. Okay, so what's that? That's crude. Right. So let's get the pipes redirected over here as quickly as we can. So, transport pipe. Please come over here and start... You can come over here, please. Start pumping. And you can come over here, please. We'll fix it later. Alright. Birdie says, guess me and Sire dating now? Ooh, congratulations! I'm not sure how you're going to square that with Maya. Right. News to you as well. Yeah! Well, congratulations on the good news. Alright. Well, if you think about it, yeah, if you both date cyanide, then you get to have a horse as well. Alright. Okay, there we go. So, yep, maintenance parts are being provided. There we go. Get those over there as quickly as we can. So again, high priority for delivery. Alright. There we go. Keep working. And then hopefully, if we can get some... if we can get some diesel in here. So diesel. Don't deliver... don't... So trucks cannot import the cargo. Just diesel... Yeah, just flood it with diesel. That's our storage. Stockpile diesel. Collect a reward. More diesel. Lovely. We need that. Nope. Cannot import. Okay, there we go. Get this operational as quickly as we can. We need coal in there too, please. So keep it full. Priority 3. In fact, priority 1. Okay. Come on, hurry. So maintenance parts. They're working. All 3 of them, or 2 of them. Alright. What's the dog's name, Razzie Boy? That's Lulu. And thank you, Astronaut. Thank you, Master Rafa. And thank you, Razzie Boy, for subbing. You're very kind. Thank you. Her name is Lulu. She's a 10-year-old Frenchie. Yeah, she's getting on, but she's enjoying her pram that she's got now. She's got a nice comfy pram. It had a rubbish pillow in it, so I bought like a piece of big memory foam, and I chopped it to shape, and now she loves it. Okay, there we go. Diesel's being stockpiled here too. Okay, is this operational? Soon. Here we go. So we're about to get a lot of diesel. Stockpile as much as we can. At least that tank is pretty much full of diesel. Excellent. Alright. What was that fuel? Here we go. Fuel station. So it cost me 20 advanced building components. Trucks assigned to a fuel station will automatically refuel excavators and tree harvesters at their working site. Okay. Just those 2, though, or...? Their working site is quite far away right now. Okay. Yeah. Well, hi there, Razzie Boy. Well, the YouTube videos come from the streams. Hopefully that should be obvious, but yeah, the bullshitteries are collections of highlights from the streams. Not every stream, mind you. I'm just playing solo right now, so it's not likely that this is ever going to become a bullshittery. But yeah. Cool. Needle, I'll definitely give it a go. Okay, you've got 0% fuel and low main... Oh, no, it's a maintenance icon, isn't it? 0.4, so breakdown chance 8%. Okay. So carry on. Keep stockpiling coal. Alright. So how are we doing here? Crude... are they working? Waiting for products. What are you waiting for? Just more crude? No workers. Waiting for products. Not enough input of crude. Why not? More pumps needed, maybe? Thank you for saying so, Nick. Yeah, I'm glad Untitled Goose Game worked out so well. 2 crude oil pipes per distiller. Do you reckon? So we can massively... we can expand that operation then. Alright then. So, without removing that, let's remove the distiller itself, the pipe network, remove this wastewater pipe, because we've got another one that we're building over here. Right, what's that? Sorry, that's rubber. Okay, that will also need to be repurposed. Yeah, no, the Untitled Goose Game, yeah, it was quite fun to edit as well. I'm a goose. Many people have noticed the bottle that I keyframed. That was fun. So it turns out that in Adobe After Effects, you've got text layers. You put like a text layer down and you type the text. But it turns out there's a feature where you can turn the text layer into something called a shape layer, which is where you can like draw rectangles and shit on the screen and then sort of drag and drop the edges to move them. So what I did is I typed the word honk and then converted it into a shape layer, which made 4 separate shapes, so no longer letters, and then I squished them into what seemed to be the shape of a glass. And then, with that, I simply tracked the milk bottle's neck. And it wasn't perfect. I had to like adjust it frame by frame to make it work, but eventually with enough tweaking, it worked. So doing it by hand, frame by frame, and bam, honks in the bottle. No, I never did. Thank goodness you're here, Engine Kills. The art style kind of grosses me out a bit. I'm not really into that sort of gross, like, it looks weird. It just... I'm not sure how to describe it. You know that art style from Oxygen Not Included? Like with beady eyes and pimples and stuff? It's like, ugh. Don't like it. It's weird. I like it when it's cute and charming, not ick. Okay, let's get some additional... Yeah, so we need to make sure we're full of diesel. Hang on. So plant... What did that say? Plant blocks, vehicle broken... Yeah, the maintenance is the primary issue right now. Okay, boost that, please, with Unity. Get as much maintenance as we can. Alright. Good, the slag's being dumped. Keep the iron coming. Yeah, we're okay now. Okay, yeah, we're steadily righting the ship. Do I ever look at the workflow of other video editors from time to time? No, not really. No. Not really. Maybe I should? I don't know. I look at plenty of After Effects tutorials and stuff. But there's always stuff that you can learn. Truth be told, I have had this revelation repeatedly. I'm learning there's still so much in Adobe After Effects I don't know. I need to spend more time just doing training days, essentially. Teaching me more things to improve my efficiency. The trouble is, being real with you folks, I'm just so busy. Just trying to get the videos done just takes hours. I've literally been in this chair all day. Just immediately after finishing the morning stream, got some pasta, sit down, edit. Headset on. Just, yeah, straight on. Hours and hours and hours, and here we are. Have I seen The Odyssey? No. Not really much of a film guy, I'm going to be honest with you. Probably see it several years from now when I find it somehow. Yo ho fiddle dee dee. Okay. Get more throughput of diesel. More crude, sorry. So, crude, oil pump. Okay. So, let's put down a couple of pieces, shall we? Oh, no, we've got how much diesel? We've got a full tank there, so let's just break it down quickly. Break these down. Is this empty or full? It's empty. There we go. Right. That truck just stole coal from the diesel plant to feed the ore plant. Did it? Stand by. Truck cannot export. Truck cannot export. Thank you very much. Yeah. I want trucks to import, but no export. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Chinny? Chinny answered a question in my stead. I don't give a flying fuck about football. What was the question? What was the question? I missed it. Was it a question to me or to someone else? Oh, sorry, Grumpy. My mistake. Sorry, I saw two red names. Sorry, Chinny. Oh, what football team? Yeah, yeah, fucking Grumpy's right. I don't give a fuck about football. Right. Yeah, the same old tired thing. Bunch of millionaires kicking a fucking ball around. Who gives a fuck? Right. So 3 of them? As in 3 sets of them? I don't know if you have to space them out. So, hang on. The dog's on the camera. There she is. Okay. 2 for each distillery. Oh, okay. Maybe I can't... Because they're going into a crude thing first. Does that matter? Let's just get them hooked up first. Right. Hook them up. Right. No. Yes. Put that there. Fuck. That's stupid. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Remove that. Shift. Shift. Right. Pipe here. Confirm, then pipe there, confirm, then pipe over here, confirm, yeah. I don't know if there's, yeah, there's probably a maximum throughput on the pipes that I'm not matching. Thank you, Eggers Gaming. Thank you very much there, Eggers. Who's my favourite professional fisherman? I don't really watch that shit either. Thank you, M. Granger and Eggers Gaming. Thank you very much. The vid got you, says Chinny? The vid got you. What does that mean? To show throughput. Throughput. What's throughput then? Sorry, I've got a more important problem that I need to solve, which is this maintenance crisis. So we are generating maintenance. So 110. So 440 maintenance. But what does that mean? I think this is like a meta thing, isn't it? So pickups 49. Because they're all shutting down now due to lack of maintenance. I'm not sure I understand. So 52 what? Maintenance points that they have and it ticks down? Oh, is it because the electronics are now low? Fuck. So they're over here. They need rubber, which we've sort of disconnected, and copper. How's the copper? Yeah, the copper's not set up yet. Well, that's what we were mid working on that. Let's at least get one set up. So one electron. Where is it? So where is it? Smelting, water extraction, food production. Oh yes, that's why we moved up here, because there's water production. What am I looking for? I'm looking for smelting copper. Okay, 400 kilowatts. At least get one of them going. Right, and then is it 2 per one, I think? So put one there. Okay, then it's transport, and I think it's a flat conveyor, right? I think flat conveyor in, I think, and then water, which needs to be pumped out. Sorry. So groundwater extraction here, bit of a way away, but we'll have to track it in with a pipe. Okay. Right, and then put down a fluid storage here. Stand by. No, just my brother going live. So pump water. Trucks cannot import, cannot export. Just full on, yeah, just fill it. Okay. So pipe here, straight in, and then pipe, raise it up, and track it down. Fresh water, come on down. Right. Crash says, when you said that the refugees bring resources, I meant that when you check your messages, you get more resources. I'm with you. I've got to check the messages. I'll have a look. Thank you. I have 28 unread messages. Oh, God. It's like my inbox all over again. Okay, hang on. So send that way. Right. Then that. Okay. Try that. Check messages. Let's have a look. New refugees. Oh god, loads of them. Okay, hang on. Assigned routes. What's this? Tutorial message. Probably read all that later. New refugees. Hello. Loot received. Loot received? The way that that's worded is very concerning. Hooray! Okay. Wow, you're right. They're bringing quite a lot of nice stuff. Are we sure they're bringing this, or are we stealing it? Okay. Weird that you have to click through the messages in order to be given it. Right. Yeah, sorry, taxation. That's what it is. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we need to get this maintenance problem under control. But again, I don't understand it. I don't understand. So maintenance. So it's its own tab. Right, its own tab. So production and consumption. So not enough data. Is it because we have none because we're trying to bring all the broken vehicles online, I think. So if I go here, does it show me how many vehicles are actually broken down, maybe? Statistics. Vehicle upgrader. Number of idle vehicles. If you click on the maintenance depot, says Needle, it shows the consumption at the bottom. Consumption. So maintenance. Global demand, 102. Is that every 60... Is that every minute? But we've got 400, right? Every minute. Let's do a quick visual check. Well, I don't see many cog icons, so maybe we're nearly done. Maybe we're nearly done bringing all the... No, maybe not. Vehicle broken down because it lacks maintenance. You could be making 400, but you aren't because you're out of electronics. I'm with you. Okay. Waiting for product because of the copper. Right, okay, we need to sort this. Here we go. Get this sorted. Get this operational. We need copper. Okay. So for this, we need construction components, which we don't have. Why? One thing then another. Because we need iron. Why don't we have iron? It's all stopped. Why? Waiting for products. Molten iron. There's no molten iron coming in. Why? Because they're waiting for products. What are they waiting for? They're literally waiting for iron from here. So why is... What are you guys doing? 3... Okay, there's only one truck. Assigned 4, 5 trucks. Okay. Try that. More trucks, let's go. Get this iron processed. Let's go. Fill them up. All arse. Alright. There we go. They drive down, get it into that ore sorting plant. Get it sorted. More iron. Anyway, sorry, for those joining the stream not sure what they're looking at, it's a game that's a bit like Factorio meets Settlers meets Tropico. So the conveyor belts and the assemblers of Factorio, which you get as you level up, of course, but also the relatively free-moving units. It's not like all conveyor belts or a single person that's running around on the ground, like Satisfactory or Factorio. You've got a camera that's moving around in a sort of Settlers or Tropico feel. Yeah, so with the trucks representing your settlers. It's also got a heavy dose of like quarry mining and like dumping, like terraforming. Although tonally, I must say it's all over the place. I'm not sure what it wants to be insofar as tone. It feels like it wants to be post-apocalyptic, but also first world country modern? And apparently you can mount battleship guns onto this thing? And I saw from the trailer that you can launch a space rocket. Feels a little incongruous, like, what? But so far I'm having fun. Alright. So how are we doing? Yeah, keep going with the iron. Vehicles breaking down. Okay, as much as we can. Go. Get this molten ore. Yeah, just wait, it's only partially cast. There we go. Get as much iron as we can. Get it out to the maintenance depot. Or the circuits, rather. Okay. Wait, that's for copper, isn't it? We need, yeah. Alright. Oh, look at that. Cool. Yeah, we're working on that pipe. Okay, can I spend Unity to... Well, no, we need construction components first. Alright. So how are we doing on the diesel? 330 diesel. Maybe I should indeed set an alarm if the diesel gets too low. So fuel storage. Can I set some sort of alarm? Send alerts. Notify if this is... Maybe notify if this one is empty. Notify if empty. Yeah, there we go. You alright, sausage? Yeah, she's gone for a walk. Alright. How's the research doing? Advanced logistics researched. Still, yeah, now we're working on... What's that, sorry? Research Lab 1. So presumably it stops being a bunch of shacks with wooden boxes outside. Okay. Come on, keep working. Right. I see, I need to not look at the number. Sorry, I see where I'm going wrong here. Stop looking at the number and start looking at the bar. Is that correct? It needs 24 and 12. Yes, okay, it's the bar that I need to be looking at. Sorry, not the number. Alright. Not enough space for the output. We should probably get these all conveyor belt and stockpiled up. So, let's put down a unit storage location. And call it... So, no import. No, fuck it. Trucks can import. Trucks can export. That's the whole point. And then... transport belt flat conveyor to the furthest one. Then that, and then that. How's that? Alright. Cool. Food is dipping down steadily. We need to be a bit careful that we don't push the numbers too high of people. New refugees have arrived. Okay, hooray. Let's switch off the what's it. Yeah, maybe a half apocalypse. Destruction sufficient for local tabula rasa, but not for total collapse of society. Yeah. Like a Mad Max scenario or something. Ooh, that would work, wouldn't it? Imagine if this were like super Mad Max dust vehicles with their spiky bits going around trying to reclaim the last resources in a desert or whatever. What's your problem? No jobs. Really? No jobs? Oh yeah! Polar ice caps melted. World flooded. That's why there are islands. One of the... Sorry, I know I'm about to ramble about Warhammer 40k and people are sick of it, but one of the fucking coolest bits of lore, I think, is the... there's this planet called Fenris in Warhammer 40k, and it's basically this icy world. It's this shitty icy world. It's basically an ocean world for the most part. There's a couple of bits of landmass that are stable, but most of it is just an ocean, and it's an ocean that's full of extremely dangerous megafauna, predators. What's really fun is that the planet is on this crazy elliptical orbit. So when it's further out from the star that it's orbiting, the entire ocean freezes. So the native population just take boats, put skis on them, and just literally sail with the wind, but skis around the place. Like the nomadic population moving across the ice for the most part. Like very Viking themed. Longboats. Anyway, the fun part is, as the planet... Well, fun, finger quotes. The cool part is, as the planet comes back around again and starts to enter a summer, the ice melts. The ocean ice melts. And suddenly it's like a roiling ocean full of mega predators. And also, the force of that... Sorry, the tidal forces of the star cause the internal parts of the planet to sort of jostle around and boil and basically cause volcanic eruptions, which means that islands appear and get consumed repeatedly. So there are big sections of land essentially that appear, you can settle on for a few years maybe, and then you have to move on again. And competition for this stable land is fucking fierce. And so the people have become incredibly hardy. Like there's no sit back and relax on this world. Everyone's got broad shoulders and their musculature. Born fighters, you have to be, because if you don't fight to protect your home, you lose it. So it's this particularly cool, like, oh, holy shit, like the whole population are like that? Yeah, they're all sort of, yeah, as I said, broad-shouldered survivors. And as a result, it's what's known as a death world in Warhammer 40k. So it's a world that's so dangerous, so difficult to live on, that the people that do live there are just hardened to a degree that is just absurd. Your average 12-year-old is just like a hardened killer from a death world, because they'd be dead otherwise. And so, as a result, these death worlds, even though the Imperium does have the ability in many cases to fix many of the maladies that face them, they're kept that way on purpose in many cases, because the export that they provide of soldiery is very, very good. As in, it's worth it. It's worth keeping a world on a feudal shithole, because you can recruit amazing soldiers. The people there are not born killers. Sorry, they're not trained killers. They're born. It's their childhood. Crash says, check the output of the ore separator on the coal field. Seems like it's blocking. Thank you. Dirt. Okay. So dump the dirt. Where are we going to dump the dirt? Why aren't we dumping the dirt? What can be dumped? Dirt. Trucks are busy. Okay. All the trucks are busy? How much coal do we have? Quite a bit, 800. We're okay for now. Being constantly underfed does not make a great killer, though. Well, still, but you gotta sort of not think about the specific elements of it. But it's not that they're underfed by any measure. The people can feed themselves. It's more that the environment has trained them to an insane degree to be survivors. Right. Will I be watching the pass of the Apophis asteroid? No, I'm not familiar with it, Blue Nose. Although, hang on a second, I do need to make a note on my diary that, oh no, wait, there's no point. On the 5th of August, there's going to be a bit of debris that's going to hit the moon, but I'm pretty sure the moon will be... It's like 6 in the morning, I think, so I won't be able to see anything. It'll be too bright. Bit of a shame. I'll look that up, Paradise. Sorry, not Paradise. Blue Nose Bear. Do you think we need to build another maintenance depot? No, we just need to sort the circuit problem. Okay. So population 337. 9 workers are available. Food is going down. Okay, we need more copper. And, of course, the rubber has been disconnected, hasn't it? Yeah, it needs to be upgraded. How's the coal? Coal's looking good. How's the iron? Iron is... Output is full. What's full? The slag again? Okay, the slag needs to be dropped off. Alright. Truck... Increased priority of dumping? Right. So how can I ease the stress on the vehicles? I tell you what, we do have lots of wood, but... Do we need that many? Excavate... Hang on. We've got a bunch of excavators, but maybe give them only 1 truck apiece for now. Dial it back a bit, because I don't think we're hurting on the wood front. More trucks, more fuel. More. I think we do need more trucks. Okay. So we have 6 available, currently assigned work. Well, we've got 9 available. So what does it require? So obviously diesel. Diesel is going up. Maintenance will go up. Rubber and vehicle parts. Okay, we should be okay. More vehicles then. So 1, 2, 6. Okay, that's all of them. I also need more housing. Do I? Oh, Jesus. I think I need to research better housing. I believe that's something we can do. But where? Tree planting, crop rotation, housing. Housing, better housing. Add to the queue. Alright. Yeah, that's also true, Mr. Moon. Maybe I should... Well, I mean... Stuff is in... I've positioned these things far away simply because of, you know... Oh, hang on. What about the road thing? Does that reduce the amount of... fuel? Road. Wasn't there, like, a thing? Surfaces. Concrete. Vehicle maintenance reduction. Stone surfaces. It's all... What's that? Sorry. Ooh. Okay. Well, look at this. Where the desire paths are. Let's start... We don't have a huge amount of concrete, mind you. Do they favour it? Hang on. What will that cost me? Doesn't give me. Doesn't specify. Yes, I do have a captain's office over here. No, population edicts. Food consumption increased by 20%. Plenty of food. Population growth increased. Industrial edicts. Vehicles fuel consumption is reduced by 15% for Unity. Maintenance is reduced by 15%. Can I get that, please? Yes? No? Working. Working? Click the 1. I'm with you. Thank you. Let's try that. So we're eating maintenance, but we'll reduce the maintenance. Yeah, we'll reduce the words even. We're eating Unity, but reducing the maintenance. All right. Okay. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. How are we doing over here? Yeah, I did scale back the kilns to only 2 excavators. Are the kilns busy? Waiting for products. They're waiting for limestone. Yes, might need to expand that. Alright. Do I have any missions? So build a fuel station and connect it to the fluid storage with diesel. Okay, another vehicle is broken down. Lacks maintenance. Yeah, it's circuits. And it's the circuits because we don't have copper. And we don't have copper because... why don't we have copper? Coal. We don't have coal because... I don't know. We should have coal. Increased priority? It's low priority. High priority. Very high priority. Please bring it some coal. As for the coal, 619 units. What are you guys doing? Waiting for a truck. The truck's... Okay, yeah, we're all backed up. No, sorry. We're backed up on dirt. Nuts. Okay. So I need a way to get the trucks to dump the dirt. I need the way to get the trucks to dump the dirt. You want that coal storage as the import target. Sure, but right now I just need to get this unfucked. So what if I just put a dumping designation here? I mean, technically we've already got one here, haven't we? Dumping designation. Please just dump the dirt. Well, is there coal under there? There's coal under there. Don't dump it there. Dump it, like, here. Like, here. Right? And then put a little wee ramp here. Flip it round. Right. And then I think if I do this, hang on, and say edit area, this is now also in your area of management. Will it be like, okay, I will handle that then. Confirm. Alright. I mean, these are all backed up with coal that they can't shift yet. Put storage after the ore sorter? Yeah, could do. Yeah, but I mean, it's already kind of its own storage, isn't it? 240. Seems I'm just kicking the can down the road. You know? Fine. The can shall be kicked. So U-shaped conveyor, like a bucket. Send it this way. Right. Yeah, don't let the coal run out. Okay, diesel, how are we doing? Good. Diesel slowly filling here. There we go. Trucks are arriving to get their fuel. Refueling. There we go. 13%, 100%. Lovely. Full of crude. Lovely. Are all 3 basic distilleries running? Waiting for products. Waiting for crude. Okay, by the looks of things then, that one pipe... Yes, maybe I should, instead of having a... Yeah, maybe we should link them up individually with their own pipes. Because they're just... Yeah, I bottlenecked it, haven't I? Okay. Let's do that then. Let's press delete. Let's remove only that bit and that bit. Yes? Yeah. And then when that's drained... Hang on. Alarm. Notify if empty. Okay, when that's drained, then I'll come over, remove these, and snake them directly into the distillers. How about that? Right. I'm enjoying this, though. This is fun. Okay, so rubber. Yeah, we need to worry about that soon, don't we? How much rubber do we have? 380. So it's manually being delivered coal, but it's linked to the old diesel, which is nearly out. And, of course, the wastewater pipe has been taken away. So, yeah, the whole rubber production's been shagged. All right. Dark Youngling says, the problem is I'm building very long belts, and belts take Conk 2, and Conk 2 takes electronics. Calm the long belts a little. Okay. Alright. What's that? Oh yeah, that's not hooked up, it's fine. Yeah, more coal, please. Coal has been completely backed up. There we go. The dirt's being pulled out. The trucks are free. They're dropping off their coal. There we go. We've already started dumping. Who are you? You're not from here. Getting unstuck. No jobs. Preparing. I see. Okay. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not sure I understand the relationship between dumping sites and the global rule set. Yes, we do need to do that. We need to scale up the circuit production over here. But before we do any of that, my copper production is still frozen. So coal here, urgently. So get coal over here, then we'll expand this. Okay. We may as well just copy-paste it now, I think. So, go. I think we can, right? I believe it's two for one, right? So it would be like that, I think. Hang on. There. Did I fuck it up? I fucked it up. Overlay. Ah, fuck me. There, right? And then there, I think? Right. I was briefly low on coal. 1 hour later, I'm still dealing with cascading supply shortages. Yeah. Maybe I should really, like, have a mass storage of coal here, then. Yeah, so loose storage, 3 in a row, just coal. Coal, coal, and coal. From here, in there, fill it up. Whoops. And then here, this is going to be coal, no import, no export. You are coal, no import, no export. The last one, though, no import and export allowed. So take it from the last one. I can rename individual trucks after the Twitch subs? So you're saying that it's going to say, like, what is it? Dark Youngling is broken. He lacks maintenance. Surely it will take forever. Be fun, though. Why no import? I don't know. Don't need to, because it's going straight to the sorter. Surely I don't need to worry about importing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, Thom. I'm enjoying the... so it's feeling a bit visually and mechanically distinct from just Factorio. Yeah. I'm enjoying the terraforming thing. I really like the attention to detail, seeing the individual resources. It's my jam. I love that in Settlers, in Tropico, whatever. Being able to see, okay, that's limescale. You know, or okay, that's a crate, that's a pallet of gears or a pallet of circuits. Zooming in and seeing the nitty-gritty of a logistics game is very important, in my opinion. If you make it look like Ubisoft looking at you, if you make a storage location, it's just a cookie-cutter storage location with no bells and whistles on it, and it just has an overlay which says the number It's boring. You're welcome, Digi. Forgive me, I don't know what that means. Off-Kai and Con Crud. Is that a sex thing? I don't know what that means. Alright. Well, there's probably ointment available, Digi, so ask your GP. And I hope you're okay, Digi. Also, hello, sweet pea. Hang on. Not you, Digi. Right. Yes, hello, sweetie. Yes, I love you too. Yes. Little Miss Flower Paws. Being a pickle. Alright. I grab your face. I grab your face. Here. Boop. 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 You've eaten all the good treats, Sweet Pea. We've got to go to the pet shop to buy you some more good treats. They're all in your belly. Right. Yes. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Right, so how are we doing here? Okay, so the dirt is going here. All we've done is just back it up with dirt again. Most annoying. Yes. So, sorry, is it me here? Is it because I'm digging dirt? Maybe there's an easy way to fix this and simply remove the mining designation. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, observe my absolute genius. We just dig straight into the coal. Right, just mine the fucking coal, not the dirt. Here we go. So, observe my genius. Straight down, please. Into the coal, and then, because we need a ramp to go down into the coal, I place a ramp here. Yes? No? Yes? Like that? Wait, what am I doing? Nope. Flat. 2010. There. Right. And then up like this? No, I think I'm fucking smooth-brained. Hang on. I'm trying to get it. Ramp up. Okay. Do I just... Right, there, there, and then... No. Crash says, no, you need more trucks to remove the dirt and dump it at this moment. Also, you need more maintenance depots to make it work. Do you reckon? What have I done? Just drag it. Just drag it? That didn't help. Ignore that. Ignore that. Right. That. Remove. So just do it in layers like that. I don't know why I can't go up. You know what I mean? Oh, hang on. Is that it? Ah, genius. There we go. Right, we're off. We're off to the races. Okay, just dig the coal. So I need more trucks. How many trucks do we have? Okay, 3 have been made. 3 more are coming. We need to watch the rubber because we're going to rapidly run out of it. Alright, okay. So, maintenance is still a huge issue. But we are getting copper now. Okay, lovely. Let's have a look. So... get this electrolysis underway. Get at least one of them going. So coal. Urgently needs coal. Everything needs coal. That's rock. Oh, look, we're nearly through. We are nearly through. They appear to have stopped. Why have they stopped? They're waiting for their own trucks. There are 3 of them. Yes, the dirt bucket needs to be emptied. So let's increase... Can I increase the priority for its emptying? Is that a thing? Assign truck. Oh, hang on. You can assign trucks specifically to it. Okay, one truck. I'm with you. One truck. Continually do nothing but dump that. Oh, drag the slot. Of course. I'm with you. Sorry. Yes, I'm fucking stupid. Thank you. Continually keep it empty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dog. Lovely. There we go. Get that cleared. Get that dirt out of there. It's a short journey, just back and forth. Right, where are you? You're over here. Alright. Yeah, sort of, PJ. It's Factorio meets Settlers / Tropico. Right. Okay, we're still losing many vehicles right now, so yeah, we need to get this maintenance shortfall sorted. Alright. Many years ago, back in, oh god, I don't know when, I was playing a Star Wars themed PC game called Star Wars Supremacy. It wasn't called Supremacy for long, it was later renamed Rebellion. I don't know why, but it was. And so there are different copies, like all the marketing material changed. It says Star Wars Rebellion, it's weird. But I've still got the original CD and the original manual where it was all called Supremacy. It's a big old, not turn-based, but almost like a, it's not, you're like, it's a big strategy game. There's a more modern version of it that was remade called Empire at War, but it's not quite the same. Similar style though, lots of planets that you're conquering. One of the things that I remember really bugging me is that as a child I couldn't figure out how the economy in the game worked. The economy was very simple. Each planet would have economic, like you'd have different slots available. Military slots, mining slots, civilian slots. And you could fill them with military buildings, civilian buildings, mining buildings. What got me is that the resource, the maintenance stat, you see, was basically like a meta stat that was the difference between mining and refining output. It's something that as a child I never got my head around, so I kept sucking at every game of Star Wars Supremacy. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't build the big ships. Eventually, as a teenager, I got it and I started absolutely whooping the AI's arse. But when I first started playing it, the AI just thrashed me. Every single game, I would be playing as the rebels and then Star Destroyers would come out of nowhere and shag me. I'd be playing as the Empire. Suddenly, Mon Calamari cruisers and Luke Skywalker shooting lightning out of his eyeballs or whatever would shag me. Anyway, so I'm not even joking, like I was probably about like fucking 12 or something. I was just getting thrashed again and again and again in this video game. And what I did is I dialed back the difficulty all the way down and I dialed back the win conditions all the way down. If you're playing as the Empire, your win conditions are to capture Luke Skywalker, capture Mon Mothma, who is the head of the New Republic, and also destroy the Rebel base. If you're playing as the Rebels, you need to capture Coruscant, capture the Emperor, capture Darth Vader. Arguably a little bit easier because you know where all three of those are, generally. Anyway, so I'm playing as the Empire, as a kid, getting thrashed again and again, as a kid, and then suddenly this random notification appeared on my screen. A rare notification. It's an event, and it says, Bounty Hunters have located Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon. He's on wherever. Let's say Kashyyyk, the Wookiee planet. Doesn't matter. He's on a planet. And I thought, okay. So I sent one of my Star Destroyers. Didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay, well that's nice. With, you know, whatever. We found a possible rebel location. A few minutes late, well, a few like hyperspace trip later, the Star Destroyer arrives, encounters a picket defense of starfighters, so X-Wings, Y-Wings, A-Wings. And then I do a quick scan of the planet. It's the fucking Rebel base. Just legit. The Rebel base. Like Hoth. or Yavin. It's the rebel base that you're meant to look for, and they move around, and it's hidden, and it's the win condition. And I just fucking, like, squeal, call every fucking Star Destroyer that I had, here, now, everyone. Vader, here, now, everyone. And we just started bombing the shit out of their shield generators until we cracked it. And then I sent down like 24 TIE bombers to bomb the shit out of the rebel base. And I won! And it was the first time I ever won Star Wars Supremacy, just through dumb fucking luck. Tactical genius, of course. It was like 20 victories to the enemy, 1 for me, but it's still a victory! I was so happy. So thank you, bounty hunters. Did I ever find Skywalker? I need to do a video of that one day. That was absurd. I've never seen that before. Oh, fuck. Okay, how are we doing? I see fuel's dropping rapidly. What's the issue? Is it the coal? Let's go over here. Fuel. What's the problem? Oh, of course. Good, good. No, it's good. It's happened. Okay, so these are now empty. So let's get them cleared. I was waiting for this. All right. You have to play that again. Yeah. Yeah, it was good fun. Trouble is, though, the AI is a bit smooth-brained, and it's quite easy. Like, knowing what I know now about Star Wars Supremacy, it's pretty easy to thrash the AI. Yes, Sandman, that was anti-Stasi. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Slight error on my part. Oh, hang on, remove all of the pipes. We'll redo it. Okay, let's go. Yep, always mute the droids. They're annoying as shit. You got a little a droid announcer, and it's C-3PO. And the Empire get an evil red C-3PO. They won't shut the fuck up. Alright. Tuluk, how do you know about that? Did I mention it on stream? Tuluk, how did you know? How did you know about that? Hang on. Right, so let's send one connector apiece. So hang on. It's in the VOD. Ah, you were watching the VOD. I say sorry. The reason I'm like, how do you know about that? Is that that's one of the jokes that made the bullshittery cut. So I'm like, wait a minute, I've not shared the cut. But it's not what you're looking at. You're just looking at the VOD. Unless you're watching over my shoulder in Adobe Premiere, going ha 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 ha. Oh, 8% maintenance. Okay, we're getting on top of it. I hope. Right. Zeno says, once playing Rebellion. Hang on. Shit. Once playing Star Wars Rebellion, I had Luke encounter Vader and the Emperor, and every encounter Luke gained skills and levels. Luke got to the point where he was too strong to fail or even to get captured. He would immediately break free. It was like using the cheat code at that point. Yeah. So what I used to do, Zeno, sorry, it's really awkward because I can't easily minimize the game, is that I would, when playing Star Wars Supremacy, I discovered that so when you capture an Imperial or a Rebel agent, that you can imprison them, and they get like an icon, like they're on this planet, but they're in prison. And what I discovered is that they can't actually break, they can't do a prison break if the spaceship is in transit. So what I would do is I would literally build a prison ship and just fly it in hyperspace from one side of the galaxy to the other on repeat. And they would stop to pick up fresh prisoners and then just re-enter hyperspace again. And as a result, cheesing it completely, I would prevent the enemy agents from escaping back to the Emperor or Vader or whatever. It was total fucking cheese. There we go. Hop over that. Then go there. And then remove that. Yeah, and then hook up the last one. Sorry, for the people confused regarding the "Where is Skywalker" comment, I would like to do a video cut of it one time because it was just so fucking funny. I was streaming a playthrough of Star Wars Supremacy, where I was playing as the Empire several years ago, probably about 8 years ago now. And again, the win conditions for Star Wars Supremacy, when you're playing as the Empire, capture Luke, capture Mon Mothma, destroy the Rebel base. I did the last two, bombed the Rebel base to hell, captured Mon Mothma, and then the Empire was gradually creeping forward, taking planet after planet, could not find Luke Skywalker. I would send out agents looking for him. I would occupy planets and search them. Could not find the fucker. Now the thing is, if you capture a planet in Star Wars Supremacy, all the rebels that are hidden on there either die or are captured. So I realized that over time, okay, I just have to start capturing territory. So I would take my mega fleets of Star Destroyers with their massive fleets of like legions of Imperial Stormtroopers, and we would just start capturing sector after sector. The Empire that I was fielding was so powerful that we successfully built the Death Star. We had a Death Star, we had massive numbers of Star Destroyers, thousands upon thousands of TIE fighters, legions of Imperial Stormtroopers, no Skywalker. We went from sector to sector until there was only one sector left, and we conquered it. And then we were down to one last planet. Skywalker could only be here. If it's a lore character, such as Luke Skywalker, or Mon Mothma, or Han Solo, you can't die in Star Wars Supremacy. You can be injured, but you can't die. Weirdly, Chewbacca can die. Sorry, Chewie. Don't know why that's the case. Seems a bit racist. But yeah, Han Solo can't die. You can literally bomb the world that he's sitting on. He'll just be injured. Chewie's toast. So I realised that, in my defence, Natarak, I haven't told this story in a while. Fuck you. I realised that Luke Skywalker, he could only be on this planet. So I brought over the Death Star and blew it up. And then I still didn't capture Skywalker. He was nowhere to be found. I'd never seen it before. I had no idea. I was reeing during the stream going, where the fuck is Skywalker? Totally gone. It turns out that what had happened is that he was sent on a mission by the AI super far away. And by the time he failed the mission, which I think was diplomacy, which takes ages, and then re-enters hyperspace and flies back to his original start location, the entire galaxy had been conquered. He had nowhere left to go. All he could do was just hand himself in and be captured. And I won the game. It literally got to the point when, oh, there's no free planet left in the galaxy. Literally every planet is an Imperial planet. Oh no. So I won by default, but yeah, he was hiding from me on a mission. Okay. Right, hang on. Pipe. Last pipe. Where is it? That one there. So send the pipe this way. Is it lined up? No, it is not. There we go. I hear good things, Josh, but it just makes me want to play Star Wars Supremacy. Oh, raise it so the trucks can get to the coal silo. Good shout, good shout. Good idea. Thank you very much. So press E, raise it up. Let them continue that way. Then raise it down again. Yes. Okay. Ah, dearie me. Of course, that whole Star Wars Supremacy game is nowhere near as bad as that Star Wars Force Commander game, the RTS. Yeah, we're getting low on food. Hang on. Crop growing. Manure, potatoes. Leave it fallow for a bit? How's fertility? 57%. What about the other one? 83%. Waiting for water or rain. Oh, look. Can I slot in water? Water plus fertility. I think I can. We do have access to groundwater over here. I didn't like Force Commander. I did when I was a kid, and I had terrible taste. But it's awful. It's awful. Oh, we're not researching anything? Let's have a look. Okay. Biofuel Maintenance Depot 2. Okay. Requires research lab. Is that an upgraded research lab? I think it might be. Okay, so it looks like we need to... Yeah, research housing. It's in the queue? In queue. Oh, are we researching something after all? Current task is too advanced for the lab. Oh. Where's the queue? Must be past this point then, surely. Yeah, it's over there. I see. Power generation. No lab available. Right. Focus on this then, please. There we go. Is Stellaris worth buying? Yes, I would say so. On its initial release, it was kind of rubbish, and over time it got better. In my opinion. Okay, maintenance points. So yeah, we still need circuits. Maintenance has gone up to 10%. We still need copper, and rubber is becoming a concern. Right, here we go. So need staff. 5 staff members apiece. Okay. So number of workers, no workers. Right. So we've got a deficit of -7 workers. Right. Okay, let's hook things up. See if we... Well, hang on. Before we hook anything up, is this working? Yep, seems to be working. Here comes the copper deliveries. Alright. Alright. Word of warning, says Grumpy. Paradox have significantly degraded since then. Oh, really? Oh, dear. Yes, they do seem to be... It's strange. I don't know how to describe it. I described it previously, that it almost felt like there was someone on the development team making very poor decisions and not getting challenged on it. I sort of wondered if it had a bit of a problem of an, like, auteur. As in Stellaris, I'm referring to. It was very odd. Like, you could clearly see the influence of someone who had a lot of power, but not a lot of competence in game design. And so someone needed to have the power to tell them that their ideas were shit. Because a lot of what Stellaris presented, a lot of it, was very bad. Just obviously bad. The whole sector management thing, for example, whatever it was called, trying to get players to sort of hand over control to an AI that was repeatedly dumb. And if you didn't do it, then you were punished immediately with like a 25% penalty to all your resources, which is a designer's way of saying, fuck you, do what I say. Not, oh, here's a cool feature that we can show you. You can use this to help you. And you can go, oh, that is a cool feature. I'm going to start using that. Or not. Don't have to. You know, little breadcrumbs, incentives. It was very obvious, like you could see the strings of the developer's logic. Or the doom stacking thing. Years ago that was. Again, I don't know. I've long since learned that unless you're actually in the development team, you're in the stand-ups, I mean literally in the stand-ups, you don't know shit. Okay, unit storage? Okay, yeah, stick that there. Hi there, Sam. Hi there indeed. Have I ever tried Pal World? No, it looks like Pokemon, and Pokemon is not for me. It's not Pokemon? Doesn't it have legally distinct Pokemons? Isn't it? Aren't they getting sued? Okay. Yep, get it all hooked up. Here we go. Right, so outcoming copper. What is that? So impure copper is heading to the, what is it, copper electrolysis to make regular copper. Oh, they won the lawsuit, did they? Okay. Still, it doesn't look like my sort of thing. No workers. Yeah, we need some people. Okay. Right. How are we doing? Good. So mechanical parts all full. Yeah, we just need the circuitry. So rubber. Yeah, we should probably get this formally done now, shouldn't we? Okay. And we can now... Construction parts are good. Yeah, expand this as well. Okay. So we have two things to do here. So... let's build additional assemblies here, right? So stick this here. Well, why not here? What does it take? It just takes circuits. Yeah, hang on. And then we can put circuits along here, can't we? Yeah, seems like a plan. So, here, build me, if you please, assembly 1, which is producing the construction parts 2. Or better yet, assembly 1, construction parts 2. And then, what does it take? So it takes, so from here, we'll thread construction parts in, and then circuits as well, which will come from here. Yeah, lovely. Right. So, let's remove this then. Remove that, please. So long as we don't need the construction parts themselves. Oh, wait, do we need for the sake of... Hang on, might be dumb. Damn, no, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Is there a way to cancel what I've just done? Undo. There we go, undo. Shift. Leave it. Fuck! I'm stupid. I cocked up. Okay, did we... Oh, no, we got some back. It's fine. We got some back. Okay. From here, please. Straight in here. Oh, this way, rather. Send it this way. Good. Confirm. Send it straight in here, please. Whoops. Okay. And then remove this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. I should have planned. Can I not plan this in planning mode? Yes, I should have planned this in planning mode. Seems obvious in hindsight. It's exactly what I should have done. Right. So construction parts coming in there. And then circuits coming in from the storeroom here. Right. Wait until that's been taken down first. Right. Okay, what's that? That's copper. That's rubber. So we should probably build the green circuit the circuit manufacturer there. Okay. Carry on. How are we doing? Fuel. How's the fuel? Lovely. The fuel nipples are getting larger. Okay. Good. What's that? That's wastewater. Is it hooked up? I believe it is. Okay, with the rubber, we've got to worry about that very soon. How's the iron? Iron's looking good. Aha, what's your problem? Your problem is that you are backed up with iron. Okay. How's the coal? The coal is not good. That should be full. Why is that not full? Coal. They've stopped. Why? No job. Oh, they fully excavated it? Oh, well done them, but keep digging if you please. So, what? Do I... Nope. Like that, I guess? Nope. Nope. So do I just do that and then... That? Is that correct? Doesn't feel correct. What if I just do that? Will they dig all the way up? Yes, they will. Okay. Thank you, Duven. 44 months pregnant? Blimey. Must be a massive child. Oh, there we go. What was I doing? I was... Yeah, over here. Okay. Right, so assembler underway. So let's now build a couple of the... Yeah, so circuits coming from here, please. And make sure that we do the doobly-doo the other way. Hang on. So do this. So go belts, flat conveyor, out, right? And then raise it, please, so that the trucks can drive underneath it safely. This way. Try to minimize the amount of faff. So like this way, I guess. Then come down. Tell you what, we'll do a thing. Where is it? Do a U-shaped lift. Nope, flat lift here. I think, is that correct? Then go up, like that, yeah? Okay, and then flat conveyor from the back of that, all the way up to meet it. And the trucks can safely drive underneath it. Bit awkward, but it should work. And then flat conveyor that way. Whoopsie. No, yes, no. No, it does not like that. Why? Why is that so scuffed? Okay. Why is that so scuffed? It needs that much room to cross? Evidently. Okay, hang on. That's not going to work then, is it? Remove that. Instead, okay, we'll start the other way. So from here, right? Do that. Hang on. So draw it this way. Yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll do that. There we go. That's easier. Confirm. Right, and then break off where we can. Let's see, maybe. Cannot join if not flat. Sorry? Yeah, can't have connectors on the slopes. But it can have a connector there. Alright. That's awful. Okay, and then the trucks have to drive around inefficiently. Ugh. I've made it crap, haven't I? Oh wait, the vehicle ramps. Is that what they're for? Vehicle ramp. Vehicle ramp tall. But they're huge. They're massive though. Okay, build a few more of these. Right. Fuck. Alright. That's not going to work, is it? I haven't given myself enough room. Yeah, remove this. Move it further down. Okay. Remove that and that. Let's try again. Okay. So how are we doing elsewhere? So the diesel, good. We've got plenty of diesel now. Plenty of coal, yes. Is the coal filling? The coal looks like it's filling. Yep, coal. The dirt is being dumped over here. Excellent. Okay. Not enough workers still. Refugees should be coming. New refugees have arrived, bringing diesel with them. Thank you. Right. Carry on. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, workers need to work here, please. What's your problem? You were trying to do something and now you got stuck. Is it because I should have raised that, maybe? Probably. I'm losing workers due to low health. Good point. How do I fix that? So population overview. Food production, power production, waste management, buildings, shipyards, food market, waste collection. Too much waste, maybe? No. Click on the health icon to see why. Let's have a look. Health. So, vehicle pollution, air pollution. Interesting. Water pollution. Homelessness, edicts. Okay. So unity reduction. So I'm looking at health. So vehicle pollution starts to damage health. Oh. Okay. Landfill pollution. The biggest one is air pollution. So I'm not sure I mean, you know, are we really going to stand in the way of industry and quarterly profits? No. Right. You know what? I should probably move these and get these fully linked. Yeah, what's the point of having these down here connected to the ship? Well, I should... Oh, look. You finally building that? Oh, I see. They take circuits. Oh, pardon me. Remove that. We should stick them over here. Yeah, so we're not constantly having to send fuel. Yeah. So these... Copy them over here. So literally just attach them here. Sorry, my throat. Do I have a beverage? Bit naughty, shouldn't do this. Right. Right, hook them up to the diesel output. There we go. That one's backwards. Remove it. And copy this one. And put it there. There we go. Yep, no. Is that working? Nope. That's not. So what? I think I'm getting tired. Pipe. That's what I want. Just leave it. Fine. Oh, wrong direction on the pipe. You're joking. Flip it. Yeah, I just, sorry. Don't know what I'm doing. Wrong direction on the pipe. Try that. Okay. Yeah, get that done quickly, because obviously with the dying power, it's going to be an issue. Right. So top priority, please. So urgent priority on all of them. Get them moved. So urgent priority. And then deconstruct the other ones. There we go. So deconstruct. These ones as well. And make that urgent priority for deconstruction. Let's go. Right. Yes, indeed, Studio. I was going to give that a whack in a minute. Okay, this fluid storage is just for the ship. Remove it. Okay, yep. Low power, critically low power, so we better hurry. Get these built. Alright. Yes, as Aquino says, Duvan, I prefer the ones with detailed animations showing the little nuts and bolts of what they're doing. So, seeing the actual metal being poured, making independent objects on conveyor belts. It's the soul of it, in my opinion. Not enough workers again. Okay, we need more coal. Yeah, we have a coal issue. What's the issue? What the fuck? Loading cargo. Oh, have I... Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, I can see a problem. Right, terraforming then. Mining designation. We might have to possibly remove some dirt. Make the ramp wider. Whoops. Not enough unity. Oh, bugger. I've run out of unity. Okay. Let's cancel that edict to reduce maintenance. Oh, lovely. 97% maintenance. We've satisfied it. Marvellous. Okay. So, over here, let's have a look and... Yeah, so have a look and try to fix what I was doing with the circuits. Alright. Well, if we're all out of circuits, let me just get rid of the damn thing. Get rid of that. Circuits require what? Rubber in. Yeah, let's fix all of it then. We'll put it here. So, what's that? Build one assembler. Right, what's input, what's output? There's the input. Okay. So, rubber and copper. So, both unit type. So, storage unit. There we go. Right. Lovely. So, it's going to be... Please bring in rubber. Right, rubber. Please bring in copper. Ah, copper. Alright. Indeed, you got some milk. Yeah, I would agree with that too. Unlocking things and getting new pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and going, ooh. Yeah. Alright. There we go. So circuits. Then we'll send those to a unit storage here. And then we'll send that down there. So input will be here. Alright. So rubber there, please. So, build 3 of them. There we go. Not enough unity again. Yeah. So what's the problem? Homelessness. Really? Do we have homelessness problem? We do. Free housing. Housing capacity. Okay. So can I upgrade the homes? Housing. We're working on it. Okay. Try to get to upgraded housing. Alright. Cool. So, transport, rubber, straight in, please. So, rubber. Thank you, Silver. That's very kind of you, Silver. Thank you for doing that, Silver. Right, there we go. Rubber. Then break off as close as possible. There we go. Rubber. Then this will be here. That's going to be... That's going to be a bit awkward. New. How do we reach it? Okay, break that off then. Put it into blueprint mode before they start spending. Okay, hang on. So maybe further away this time. So you go here. Right. You go here. You go here. Must admit, the conveyor belt system is rather odd, isn't it? So what am I supposed to do here? Right. What the fuck? Okay. What? What? That's the smooth... I must be missing something. Sloping takes so much space, you generally need to build elevators. Should I be doing that instead? It's weird. Okay, well, it does work. I mean, when we build it. Yes. How to know when you need to stop drinking. Okay. Right, assembly, yeah, so circuits, and then all the circuits will go out. So let's have, in here, please. Go here. There we go. There we go. Right, lovely. Needle says, with elevators, you need at most 5 width, regardless of how much spaghetti you're cooking. Aquino says, elevators are expensive. Spaghetti is cheap. Okay. Right, how are we doing? Mostly, yeah, well, there's not much going on here. Everything's frozen. Okay, so product which will go in here will be the green circuits. Fuck me, just regular electronics. Okay, and then please keep full. Not keep full with trucks. Output to belts only if above half. And send them this way. Right. And so, in goes the circuits. Right, so like that, I think. And that, I think. Okay. So you, in. Okay. You, in. You, in. Right. That works. Okay, so I think that's the key. I need to build laterally. So this, yeah, so bringing in the store. So the storeroom should have actually been here, shouldn't they? Right. And I need to hang on. I haven't considered where the truck's going to drive. I should modify this, shouldn't I? Are we still in planning mode? We are. So remove that. Whoops. So remove this, please. Then from here, go up. There we go. Right. Go down. Cool. Should be good, I think. P. Confirm the blueprint. Yeah, I don't really know what the renticle... sorry, I don't know what the ramps are for, renticle. They're huge. Style bot, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it on purpose, I just have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe, Painy. I mean, the YouTube stuff's popularity was a long time ago. Wouldn't surprise me. And this is a relatively new game. All right, so what's going on here? No workers. No workers? Oh, are they all dying? Shit. No workers to work the beacon. That's a problem. Do we have power? We have power. Research lab has not enough unity. Oh no. No unity. Oh, it requires unity to run. I'm with you. Make the beacon really high priority. Yeah. High priority. There we go. More workers, please. Yeah, we need to get that housing research done so we can upgrade the housing. Alright. Nope, no death spiral time. I'm totally not saving it right now. Not what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Good. We've got plenty of diesel fuel. How's the coal? We do not have plenty of coal. Okay. Keep working. We've got 800 apparently. I see. It's just been taken to other sites, isn't it? first and foremost. Plenty of iron. Good. What about copper? More workers needed. Yeah. Always has been the case, though. Okay, what's this? Sorry, someone's trying to bring... Oh, slag. Damn. We have no output for slag. That's what the trucks were trying to take. Okay, so we need to get slag taken. Right, so we need to put in a conveyor belt. U-shaped. Hang on. U-shaped conveyor belts. Which will start here. Go here. And then go over here to the road. Where it will then drop off. Damn it. Loose storage slag. There we go. Try again. There we go. Oh. Shit. Wrong way. Control X. Cut. It's only a... Yep. Ta-da! Lovely. Okay. And then attach these. There we go. Still a blueprint, so I'll have to zoom out. Press P and confirm. Oh my god, it's already fucking 10:30. I've been enjoying this. All right. Okay, cool. I do want to wrap up shortly because I want to go and watch another episode of Severance. I've seen it, season 1 and 2, but I'm watching it again. Okay. Thank you, Titan. Thank you for saying so. Oh, look, there we go. We're excavating it now. Good. Okay, the rubber... Yeah, so we're down to 15 rubber. Right, we're going to have to do that, yeah, urgently. Okay, so the rubber... So that's now gone. There's no more diesel in there, so let's simply remove this. Remove that. Hell, remove the whole rubber building entirely. Okay, so we need to build it down here then, don't we? So, what do we need for the rubber? So, rubber production. Production. Assembler, kiln. Is it its own dedicated facility? Power production, crude oil, refining. What was it called again? Rubber? Rubber maker. There we go. So diesel in plus coal equals rubber and waste water. Okay? So diesel in. Here then. Plug it into the waste water the other way. So where does it go? Rubber out there. Diesel in there. Coal in there. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. How's that? Why am I building the giant ass square? I just wondered what it did. Okay, set recipe. The second one, because we haven't found a source of naturally occurring rubber. Maybe it's a trade resource, I don't know. Okay. There we go. So, now, coal in, diesel in. Right. So, do what I've learnt here. So, what we want is to do it laterally. So, like that. That's a U-shaped conveyor. Confirm. Pipe. Right. Pipe. Confirm. And then straight line it. So, pipe. Pipe. So this is the diesel in. Connect it up to the main diesel. Right. Confirm. Then U-shaped conveyor for the coal. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then this will be the output pipe for the poop water. Which will go like this. And then just connect another input here. Okay. There we go. But where's the output for the rubber? Where does it go? I don't see an output for rubber. Oh, is it there? So flat conveyor, because it's, yeah, just chunks of rubber. Oh, maybe I should have done the pipe. second. There we go. No, I think we're alright. I think I got away with it. Okay. And then, unit storage, input, rubber. Loose storage, input, coal. Yes? And that's the... Yeah, sweet. That was quick. Yeah, okay. And then, blueprint confirmed. Oh, really? You can bury pipes underground, says Bonobo. Ooh. Neat. Okay. Yeah, I do need to wrap this up in a few minutes, folks. Thank you, Warner Speck. That's very kind. What's the dog doing? She's probably just flopped sleeping. We're going to go have a cuddle in a minute. We'll flop on the sofa. I'll watch another episode of Severance and give her a good snuggle. Yeah. Right. Okay, so how are we doing down here? Is this now operational? So we need circuits. So where are the circuits? They're meant to be manufactured here. The rubber. We're all out. Okay. And also, please specify that it should be full of both rubber and copper at all times. Okay. Aha, that could be a slight pickle. Have I cock-blocked myself because I need the construction parts? I might have done a bit of an oopsie-doopsie. Maybe I should trade for some rubber? Trade with the village. Rubber. Do we have any rubber? We do, but they'll take construction parts. We do. Oh, not enough unity to even trade. Oh no. Oh no. What do we do? Not enough unity. Not enough unity to even initiate one trade? Okay. The beacon is costing me unity? Is it? If I switch it off, what happens? -1 unity from the beacon. Might have to loan it, yeah. I mean, can we not bring even... One is online. I could just... take away the conveyor belts for now and just have trucks deliver instead. As a temporary... Oh, shit. So the pipe is connected. Don't touch. What's that? That's the coal. Okay, remove that coal connector. Remove that output. Oh, we need workers. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, nuts, I'm dumb. I've trapped them. Increase priority. There we go. Yeah, just get a little bit of rubber. Shit. What does it cost to make pipes? Pipes cost just regular construction components. Okay, so I can raise the pipe. So just quickly remove. Then put down another pipe, which will be slightly raised. Up we go. He's free. Just connect there then. It's fine. Okay. There we go. So we've got some rubber coming, which should go here or there. Right. Yeah, looking at the time, folks, thank you for watching. But, yeah, I'm probably going to leave it there and go cuddle the dog and watch another episode of Severance. Yeah. Fun, though. Don't feel like I'm getting very far. I mean, we're still working on our copper. Well, it was a stream of battling choke points, wasn't it? I've got another one now, which is I need food soon, people, housing. Yeah, so -39 workers available. Oh no. Right. I connected the pipe to the wrong input. Did I? Wastewater. Wastewater? Wastewater. I think it's okay, isn't it? Am I going crazy? Okay. Right, so yeah, thank you again, folks. I'll catch you later. If you... Oh, shit, low food. Yes, if you're not familiar with what I'm doing on the YouTube side of things right now, I'm editing Valheim Bullshittery. I'm still cutting it together. It's only really 1 week and a half, really, come tomorrow. So, yeah, still cracking away. Still lots to do. Right, hang on. Dog. Let me give it another save. Yeah, I'm going to wind down, go to bed... cuddle the dog, and yeah, just go watch some. Yeah, go watch Severance. Yes, praise Kier. Right, hang on. I'll leave you in the company of Digby. What's he doing? So ZF Digby is currently. No, wait,
So
is he live? No, I think he just stopped. Okay, I'll leave you in the company of ZF Smeagol. Oh, is he stopping? I don't know. No, I think that's the gameplay. I'll leave you with Smeagol. Hang on. So he's doing Marathon, which I'm not really familiar with. Right. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Warner Spec and Silver. Yeah, have a lovely evening, folks. Catch you tomorrow.